Alright guys, today we are going to do the secret reveal of a VIP tour at Disneyland. We're going to show you all the different things that you can do, how fun it is. So come with us today on a VIP tour. So we just got into the park and we're doing a tour, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to go on as many rides as we can. So just this tour, the VIP tour we're on, you just skip to the front of the line. There are two different VIP tours. There's the VIP Tour Premium. There's one called the Land of Dreams. And I'll talk a little bit later on in this video the difference between the two. We are doing the VIP Premium. The Premium Tour allows you to go to the front of all the lines, and it's really fun. And really, if you want to just get all the main rides done, you can in a day. This is the tour for you. We'll show you how many rides we can do in one day. We're gonna cram, jam, slam rides.
And here we go. Watch out for this gal down here. That's Ginger. She snaps. Bella's in the shower a little too long. She's all sprinkled up now. Yeah, there are a lot of people that say a monkey can do my job. It's not true. Those are apes. No, that's not your uncle. Uh-oh.
This is my favorite part of the day. We're starting it off right. We're gonna go on Indiana Jones. Ah.
We got the whole car, guys. No fighting over the steering wheel.
Hello. Oh, my friend. The brakes may be needing a little adjustment, but easy on the curves.
Hang out with Amanda and I on November 13th at the Anaheim Hotel. We're doing the Provost Park Pass Panel Pool Party Extravaganza. Woo! It's gonna be awesome. November 13th, we are going to be having special guests, one from Disney and one from Marvel. We can't announce their names yet, but once we do, it's going to sell out. You're gonna want to be there, get autographs, and get pictures with them. Be sure to buy your ticket down below because it's going to sell out. This is a limited engagement, a once-in-a-lifetime event, all day on November 13th. Click the link down below. Come hang out with us. Woo! I'm going to introduce you throughout this video to all the people who are here on the tour with us. But first, we need to start off at the very beginning. This is Alyssa, our editor. Now, Alyssa, this is what you have to do during the video when you edit it. Every ride we go on, you need to put a number so we count how many rides we go on. So all those little numbers that come up, like 1, 2, 3, she's doing that.
Yeah.
We're about to do ride number 3, Pirates of the Caribbean. Arr. All right, so we're about to do Pirates of the Caribbean, or is it the Caribbean? Philip, how do you pronounce it? Caribbean? Here we are on our VIP tour guide, and this is our tour guide, Philip. And Philip,
Yes.
is awesome. So these also sometimes they call it the plaid tour. You might hear that term, the plaid tour, because they wear plaid. And the reason they wear plaid is because it reaches out and just kind of taps your eye and lets you know where your tour guide is at any given moment. Now, in order to be a tour guide, you have to be certified. And it's an arduous process, guys. It's not something you just walk up one day and do this. So what are all the things you have to do in order to become a plaid tour guide?
So you have to be in guest relations first. So that's something that typically they only hire from inside the company. So you have to start working for Disney, transfer into guest relations, and then work guest relations for at least a year. That's all the information booths and disability services. And then you can apply to become a tour guide, which is a multiple interview process and kind of tough, but doable.
Yeah, and the thing about it is this. You have to have these qualifications. One, you got to be kind. You got to be gregarious, outgoing, and a good walker. Because we walk, he was walking us all over the park.
About 25,000 steps a day. It's what I average.
That's insane. So here I am with Rob, and Rob's the one that invited us to go on this amazing VIP plaid tour. This is all Rob's doing. Rob, tell a little about yourself so everybody gets to know you a little bit.
Name is Rob. Live in Georgia, retired military. Big fan of Disney and a big fan of Chris.
Oh, I got a little bust there. So here's the thing. Rob messaged me. He's like, "Do you want to do a VIP plaid tour?" And I was like, "Yes." And he's like, you and Amanda can come. And I thought that'd be so fun. It'd be like intimate, me and Amanda and Rob's family. And then like an hour later, Allison and Thumbnail Dave's like, oh, I got invited to go. And I was like, oh. And then Alyssa, editor's like, I got invited to go. And then Cameron and Greg's like, I got invited to go. And I was like, oh. That is kidding. So this is all because of Rob. So we just want to say thank you, Rob. Put that down in the comments down below. Say thank you, Rob. So here's the thing: is we were all doing a little restroom break, but we said we wanted to get popcorn. So Philip, our tour guide, is like, "I'll go wait in line for you, so you don't have to wait in line." So he's in line for popcorn.
It's my dream come true. My dream came true here at Disneyland. I love that.
1 bucket popcorn, 4 waters, and a Coca-Cola.
You got your popcorn. Are you happy now?
Now the thing about they'll wait in line for you, but they won't. You still have to buy your own popcorn, but that's pretty sweet because the line was like no line. This is so nice because we're gonna walk right past the line, right up the front with our popcorn.
When was the last time it took you 52 seconds to get to the front of the
Seriously. Oh, Philip, Rob, why do ghosts like to get in elevators? It uplifts their spirits. So bad. We are about to board Haunted Mansion. I think it's ride number 5. Alyssa, the editor, will make sure that we're on the right count. I can lose the count. And the line was super long because of the haunted overlay. The holiday haunted overlay, and we just walked right on 52 seconds because of Rob and the VIP tour. It's amazing.
Was the nightmare before Christmas, not a creature was peaceful. He's decided to play Sandy Claus. You might see a few flaws for what Jack has in store.
It's Christmas time! Oh, he just loves sharing.
So we're dividing the group. Rob and I are gonna do Splash Mountain. I think the rest, because we're real men, I think the rest of the group is gonna do Winnie the Pooh. Jasmine, she tried to go to an all-boys school, but she wasn't allowed in.
Got one.
Like Aladdin and Jasmine go to the Haunted Mansion
Why?
to find Abu.
Oh! Did you hear about the brand new Cinderella doll? She's a dolphin. She loses her glass flipper. Forward. Eric, come on. Come on.
That was a good one.
How many of your VIP tours have gone straight to canoes?
Not a single one.
It's never done it. So more people have joined us for Splash Mountain. A few small contingent went to do Winnie the Pooh. Which reminds me, why was Tigger looking in the toilet?
Why?
He's looking for poo? Don't. You know that part in Wayne's, have you seen the movie Wayne's World? Where they have the backstage passes and they're like, oh. That's what I feel like doing now. I'm like, we're trying to eat the popcorn before we get on.
Hurry, guys, hurry.
We're about to board Big Splash Mountain. We've got 6 people for our log, 7 people, so we're gonna max out the log, which is gonna be awesome. We're putting Alyssa up front, and we hope we get a big splash. Another thing is on a VIP tour, if you request it, they will bring you like rain ponchos if you want them, but we declined it.
Have a zippity doo dah.
We put Rob in front. I think Rob is drenched. Hey guys, this is out of control. Rob, oh, okay. Oh my
He's completely drenched too.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys ready to see who got more stoked? Dave got that spot right there. It's so bad.
Pretty bad.
It's like this shirt is like plastered and his pants are wet.
The only dry spot.
Yeah, it's the only dry spot right there. We went down, that first hill, you were in trouble. We went down and this wave just came up and Rob was there, and Kayla was in the second seat, and this white just come over here on the first hill. I was like, I was out of control. Dave got a drop. So Philip can take people on any rides or attractions they want to go on, but he says that there's been 2 that have never been requested. What are the 2?
Well, Golden Zephyr over in the other part.
Golden Zephyr.
And then your favorite, the canoe.
Canoes! Nobody's ever requested canoes. And by the way, just so you know, our next video coming out after this one is the Golden Zephyr Secrets Revealed. So maybe you have to have people that want to go ride that ride. We're now in Batuu, also known as Star Wars Land. We're gonna go ride Rise of the Resistance. So Rise is currently down right now, so we're gonna go to Smugglers Run, then come back and do Rise. Also joining us today, cameraman Greg.
It's me.
Super excited to have him here. He's doing all the film work for us today and documenting this amazing, remarkable day because of
Super
Rob
fun
and his
day.
super awesome family inviting us here today.
Yes.
And so Greg's like, I'll document it. I'll be there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rob. You're awesome.
Hello, my friends. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. And that is where you come in.
We're inside the Millennium Falcon. Woohoo! Having fun here. This is amazing. Oh, we're going in. We're going in already. Whoa, that was so fast. Let's walk right in.
You're gonna go up and down, and you're gonna take us to Lake.
We are about to go.
Weapons are online. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. You see, just as I promised, my friend. The Star Destroyer is collapsing.
What the heck, Rob? You'll notice that it's not like a sparking because we did a good job. So here's the thing. We're going along, we did great. Rob's flying, doing a really good job. And then at the very end of the ride, adventure, it's like a little peaceful village. And Rob flies right into the houses. Sorry. He's like, I'll take them out. So here I am with Vanessa. This is Rob's better half. And she collects popcorn buckets. What is your favorite popcorn bucket?
The tin that they have that looks like a shape of a popcorn.
The old popcorn
Yeah.
bucket for the annual passport holders. Now here's something we learned about the VIP tour. When she bought the popcorn bucket, they said if she ever gets tired of holding it, they'll request a person and they'll come and put it in storage and then we can pick it up at the end of the tour. Or they'll also do that for merchandise. Like if you buy a bunch of stuff you don't want to carry it around, they'll have a person come, grab all your merchandise, put it in the locker, and when the tour concludes, we can pick it up.
And that's probably my favorite part.
It's amazing. So also joining us today is Thumbnail Dave. He creates all of our graphics for Provost Park Pass,
And merch.
thumbnails, and merch like this,
And this.
and this,
And this.
and the fanny pack. Everything.
Best merch ever.
Yeah, he creates it all. And if we do requests, we had a big request. People want Pirates Caribbean merch, so we'll be doing that. But he's also been working with us since the very beginning. He helped us with our very first thumbnails.
Stripers 1, 2, and 3 are all me.
It is so true. So we're glad that Thumbnail Dave is with us today as well. And like a little spider on the sleeve.
Sometimes when I'm wearing it, I'm like, oh my gosh.
This is the most I've ever seen together in one time. We got 2 down here, we got 2 up here. We are now going into Fantasyland. Rise is still down, so they said let's go to Fantasyland, do some classics, then we'll probably go back to Rise.
Chris, what's the difference between the 2 tours?
There are most people don't realize this. There are two VIP tours. There's the Premium Plaid Tour, which is what we're on. There's another one called the Land of Dreams. And they offer different things for, different needs, I guess. The Premium Tour, what we're on right now, we can choose and plan our whole day. We can do whatever rides we want. We tell Philip, our tour guide, say, this is what we want to do, and that's what we do. We literally just go to whatever rides we want to do, attractions. We don't go through the exit. We go to the beginning, we skip a lot of the front of the line and get to the closest to the front as we can to ride these attractions. Now, the Land of the Dream Tour, that is more expensive, and that is a 12-hour minimum. You get 2 tour guides, But what they call it on the industry terms, they call it an on-the-rails tour. That means you do not get a plan. They go ride every single ride. They go through the exit rather than the entrances, and you can't tell them what you want to do. But on the Land of the Dreams tour, you do get to meet Mickey Mouse and go up to the Cinderella Dream Suite and see it. A lot of times people who say when they do both tours, they really like the premiere tour, the one we're doing, because they like the flexibility of being able to plan what they want to do for the day. I guess it kind of depends on what you like. We are gonna go on Snow White's Enchanted Wish. They take us right through. Boom pow. You'll notice here, since we're on the premiere tour, that instead of going through the exit, we go to kind of the front and kind of skip most of the line. On the Land of the Dreams, they literally go right to exit, skip the whole line, and just get right on the ride. They do a lot more rides on that particular tour. It's a lot more expensive though. As you can see, I mean, Philip looks very dashing. He's got the plaid vest on, looks great. Now, when they first started the VIP tours, the plaid tours, only women would be able to give the tours. Then in the middle, sometime around the 70s, they started having men do the tours. They quickly cobbled together this plaid tour outfit for the men, and it was all plaid. Plaid for days. The pants are plaid, the shirts, the vests are plaid, the jacket was plaid. They ended up redoing it because it was a little too much plaid. So we just basically skipped this whole line. We're gonna do Snow White's Enchanted Wish. This is the fairest of them all. A little pity laugh for myself. What's your favorite attraction?
Pirates of the Caribbean, probably.
Pirates?
Yeah.
Good choice. What's yours?
I know that. Canoes.
Canoes. We are now going to be doing Peter Pan's Flight. I'm with Amanda, by the way. Amanda's also here on the tour with us. So glad you're here.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here. I love Disneyland. And
Popcorn and Coke.
I love Top Secret Disneyland popcorn.
Hey, Rob. Rob, why doesn't Peter Pan have his pilot license? Why? Because he'll never land.
Oh, Neverland.
So back when we used to have a restaurant called Chicken in the Sea over where Dumbo is now, this same hook used to hold up the marquee sign. For
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. I did the hook there, but I didn't know that watch was.
Oh yeah, so it's left over from the opening day of the park. Yeah.
I love that stuff. Have fun!
Now we're gonna do Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Vroom, vroom. Beep, beep. If you want more Alyssa, you can follow her YouTube channel, Roaming with Alyssa. She goes camping and does all these things, these exotic adventures down like in Africa and everywhere around the world. And she travels on a budget and shows you how to do it. Check out her channel. You should follow her channel. Right now she has 53 subscribers. Let's see if we can get her to 100. All three of us made it. Oh! Listen, you're not driving. Oh no! You guys, it's me, cameraman Greg, and editor Alyssa in one car. I'm squeezing my hips together as tight as I can to fit in here. Totally worked. There's Philip. We're now off to Storybook Land, and I'm gonna try to get our boat to do something that's one of my favorite things to do in Storybook Land.
So we've been discussing something.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Greg. I'm kind of liking this front of the line thing.
Right?
I have a question for you.
What's that?
Why don't we always do this?
I don't know. I think we need to get Chris to be paying for this all the time, so we can always just skip the line.
I think he said he would.
Oh, well, there
Just
you
for
go.
being his friend.
It's on camera.
Yeah, can't go back now, Chris.
You can
Flip
see
it
him.
around,
He's
show him.
right here.
Oh, yeah,
See
you
that?
can see him. You go back and rewind it, watch it in slow motion, and you'll see his reaction.
Yep.
Phil, did you say it's your first time getting your own boat for this? No. Oh, never mind. I thought it was special, but we're not. So what we're gonna do, my favorite thing to do, is when we pass the other boat going the other way, we are gonna start laughing our heads off to make it look like we're having more fun than the other boat. It's gonna make our skipper Will sound super funny. I mean, it's gonna be amazing.
Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat to provide security so we won't have any unexpected turns. Thank you.
1, 2, 3. One, two, three.
Round and round.
We're coming up to Agrabah. Did you hear about Jasmine? She tried to go to all boys school, but she wasn't allowed in.
The reaction was
All right, wait here. Okay, watch this. You see this? Cameraman Greg is gonna sing for us. And hit it.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
No, you guys.
do the soccer one. Do it.
Don't do which joke?
Don't do the soccer one.
Why doesn't Cinderella play soccer? Coach is a pumpkin. Always runs away from the ball. Plus, she doesn't like it. Wait, we're going past right Snow White's cottage. What did Snow White say when she went to get her film developed? Someday my prince will come.
Meet again, right? Prince, like film prince.
Film prince.
Oh, okay, yeah. Great. He's like, what ride do you think we're on? This is not Jungle Cruise.
Okay, good. Our boat's coming again, guys. What we'll do, we'll just kind of do like a hand gesture like that, so it looks like you delivered the punchline, and then we will start laughing.
They're gonna be going, he's supposed to have a script. What's going on?
1, 2, 3. He's so funny. He's so funny. Ariel goes when she loses something. The Lost and Flounder department. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh my God! Oh, you're the best! Will is the best! Best one! So funny, I can't even breathe.
Thanks for being a good sport, Will. Thank you.
At the end of the hedges, you can see they spray painted them because they died. They're green over there. So Rob's like, I learned nothing on that last ride. We're just screwing around. But Rise of Resistance just reopened, so we are headed back to do Rise. Rob is a huge Star Wars fan. What is your favorite Star Wars film?
Return of the Jedi.
Really? Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
Not Empire?
No, I like Return of the Jedi.
So when I was younger, Return of the Jedi was my absolute favorite film. But as I got older, I really developed a great, strong appreciation for Empire Strikes Back. I love them both so good, so much. When you do a VIP Plaid Tour, the premium Plaid Tour, the thing that's important to remember is you can do this at your own pace. If you want to just blitz it and go hit rides as fast as you can, like run it from ride to ride, they will accommodate them. If you want to go slow and just enjoy your time, you can do that as well. I mean, and if you want to stop and eat food or go shop for merchandise, your tour guide, they will wait for you. The day is yours to do whatever you want, however you want to do it. That's what makes this particular tour so amazing. You're just like, I'm gonna do this whatever I want to do. So in Florida, they no longer have boarding passes for Rise of Resistance, but here in Disneyland, California, they still do. You have to get a boarding pass. But if you're doing one of these tours, no boarding pass required. You just hop, skip, and a jump to get in line.
And Vanessa mentioned that they used to not include this in the tours. So it's great that you have the option to do it now.
Philip, Rob, Mace Windu is the Jedi Master. Mace Windu. How did Mace Windu die? He got pushed out the windows. How does Luke Skywalker open a PDF file? Obi-Wan Adobe. Adobe? Yeah. No?
I get it.
Like that. Adobe's a company that creates software, particularly for PDFs. That's why the joke fell flat. We just got done riding Rise of the Resistance. It's amazing. Philip started to cry and it was emotional. It was holding on. Rob reached over and gently patted my knee and says, Chris, this is my greatest moment of my life. Just kidding, the ride broke down. We're going back. Rob has to come over here all fancy, like with the churro, because he knows that I can't do churros after the infamous churro challenge. So let me tell you a little bit more about the VIP Premier Tour. The tour guides is a very coveted position here at Disneyland. The turnover is very low. There's about 100 tour guides. And on the most crowded day, you're gonna get maybe 65 to 70 tours going at a time. That's like on 4th of July, New Year's. Not quite that many tours going throughout the normal rest of the year. So if a tour guide is not giving a tour, they're called what's called an assistants, where they will go and help. So for example, like when we were gonna do Splash Mountain, if we wanted ponchos, Philip would call and the assistants would come bring us ponchos. They'd bring us umbrellas if it's raining. We could send an assistant to a restaurant to see if we can get reservations. They're here to make it really nice for us and very convenient for us. And so you'll see assistants walking around as well. They might not have a tour group, but they're assisting the current tour guides. For example, Philip's phone, his battery's starting to die. So he texted them and the assistant came and brought a new battery. It's awesome. Yeah, Matterhorn. Hey! Hopperhorn.
Time for a Hopperhorn.
This is awesome. We're riding that ride, right? And Alyssa was behind me and she leaned up to talk and then slammed on the brakes and she went gunk right into the back of the seat. She told Amanda, thinking she'd get sympathy, and then Amanda started laughing so hard that tears were coming down her face. And I'm like, what is going on? But you're okay, right?
Yes, it just hit right here, so not the actual teeth.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't breathe.
Amanda couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super jerky.
Now we're about to do Space Mountains. We have 2 mountains in a row.
Something really cool about the VIP tour is the photos are included. Like if you get on a ride that has photos, they'll get you a copy. All right, so if you want to do a VIP tour, here's some things you have to know. Number one, it's a minimum of 7 hours. You have to do a minimum of 7 hours. Now, how much does it cost? Well, the hourly rate is variable. It depends on if like on season, off season, busy. General rule of thumb, think of it about $400 an hour. It can be more expensive or it can be a little less expensive depending on the time of the year that you go. So about $400 an hour with a minimum of 7 hours. That's what you have to do. How long could you really go? Well, Philip, the longest he's ever done, he did 18 hours when the park was open like at 7 in the morning, got here to the Magic Morning, and went till I think it was 1 in the morning or something like that, midnight, whatever. So that was the longest they've ever done. It's basically craziness. It's nuts. So that's how much it costs to go on a Plaid Premium Tour. Well, the day's been super fun until right now. We're doing Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, and this is when I get super competitive against Cameron and Greg. I want to win.
You're not gonna win. You can give up now.
This is where it gets super competitive between Cameron and Greg and I. We're competitive. It's funny because like editor Alyssa, she's like, wait, how do you do this? You pull a trigger? She doesn't know what to do. We're starting a new competition. Editor Alyssa and Amanda. Who's gonna win?
Probably Amanda.
It kind of takes the fun out of it when your competitor's like, oh, yeah, you're gonna win. Did I win?
Yes.
That's not important. What's important is how you played the game.
Well, verdict?
The machine broke down. We didn't get a score.
Greg?
I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
Tripled your score?
What? I don't think it really counts. My gun wasn't calibrated, and I had to help you with the camera work. And Greg was like 680,000, and I think I was like 280.
Mine wasn't calibrated.
Rob had the same problem I did with guns not calibrated.
Yeah.
What can you do? 280,000.
I beat you!
Oh my gosh, she beat you.
No!
She did.
Did I win? Did I actually win this? I usually get 200
I got
points.
35,800.
I have a whole video of telling you how to get all the secrets on how to get a high score. If you don't have somebody like jerking the joystick and moving you around like crazy like Cameron and Greg is doing.
I didn't see any of that. What are you talking about?
See, right here, the assistant came in and she's taking her, it got too warm, it got too hot. So she's taking her stuff and the popcorn bucket and she's gonna store that, and then when the tour concludes, we can pick it up. Give a round of applause for Ashley. We are at Star Tours. We're about to go on. Just got done eating a pretzel, by the way, and it was delicious. The cream cheese pretzel, so good. Okay, so something also you need to know about these amazing tours is admission is not included. So if you buy like you pay for the hours, you still have to buy a ticket in order to get into the park. You got to be aware of that. Don't book something you don't have admission. Now you can park hop. You can go from, if you have a park hopper ticket, you can go to Disney California Adventure. They come out here and park hop as much as you want. A lot of times what families will do though is that they'll book a 2-day tour. So you can go to one park one day and then go to another park the next day. If you want the same tour guide, you need to book it a couple months in advance and request the same tour guide. Easy. So we're now on the train. We boarded at Tomorrowland. We're gonna take it over to New Orleans Square. Get off there, then we're gonna go ride Rise because Rise is now open again. We're so cute now. It's so funny to us. Here we go. We're going to go do Rise again. Third time is the churn.
Not third time riding it, first time. Trying to get it first time.
It keeps breaking down. The force is strong with it. The bad guys,
They keep winning.
the first
order.
I almost said first edition. Philip, on your vest, you got this most amazing pin. It's gold and it says host on it. How often do people ask you or try to trade you for that pin?
Pretty often.
Pretty
I'd
often.
say like maybe once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah.
And so, but there's different pins. They say different things depending on what you do. So what are the 3 different things they could say?
So if you're just in guest relations, but you don't have any sort of tour training, it just says guest relations.
Okay.
We do guided tours, which are like the ones that take you up to Walt Disney's apartment. It says guide. And then host or hostess for VIP tours.
And you keep it super polished.
Yes,
Yes.
try to.
Yeah, it's amazing. We made it in. Let's do this, guys. I'm Rise ready.
Everyone out. Now.
Is it awesome? It's amazing. We're about to get started. We got Cameron and Greg, we got Angel, we got Vanessa, we got Amanda, Rob, and Philip, our guide.
This corridor to the turbo list. Proud droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Why are you going up? I said down. Up is bad. Up is real bad. Now! Sound the alarm! All personnel to their
We're
stations!
gonna get rescued.
And the resistance.
You seen that video how we, at the very end we kind of do that crash landing like coming in? That's exactly how Rob landed in the Smugglers Run. Coming in super hot. I don't know what happened there, Rob.
Coming in hot.
Oh, this has been so fun, but we're not done. We're not done. We are now going over to Disney California Adventure because we want to do Guardians of the Galaxy. And Cars, possibly. Yes, we don't know. We're trying to cram as much things in as fast as we can, but our time's running to the end, so we're going to try to get everything we can done.
That's right. And we're nailing it.
We're nailing it. We're on our way now to Disney California Adventure. What? Here we are. We are now in Disney California Adventure, and we are heading over to do Guardians of the Galaxy.
We're gonna do the trick where you link arms and you link feet.
We don't link feet. But Guardians After Dark. Nothing better. Oh, I'm sorry. Monsters After Dark, not Guardians. Everything's breaking down. Because we're at dark. Monsters After Dark. Everything's glitching out. Back row. Woo-hoo! We just got done with it. Oh, it's such a good ride. Monsters After Dark. Da-da-da-da. Hey, do you want to meet us, the whole PPP crew? Come meet us. Come meet all of us on November 13th at the Anaheim Hotel. We're going to be doing all kinds of parties. We're going to have people, presenters from Marvel. What? We got some Disney guests coming, but we can't announce it yet until they sign the contract and it's almost done. You got to be here. Tickets will sell out. Click the link down below. You can be him, her, them, whatever, all of us.